first topic I want to talk about really quick before we get into some other things is that I don't like bitch ass niggas. And the reason why I want to start off with that is because
game is about helping us learn the rules of manhood. And a lot of times what happens is we don't fully believe in the rules. We don't fully believe in the information.
You cannot fear rejection.
We got to stand on business out there, meaning that the bitches ain't gonna even fuck with me if they don't think that I'm willing to go the distance behind some shit.
everybody in this room, if you had a bitch ass moment, raise your hand.
When I say I am, I want you to say a motherfucking man. I am a motherfucking man.
Like I said, y'all should have bitches. I'm amazed. It's a struggle for some of y'all.
Once you find something that you're into, it comes before everything else. And then even when you deal with a woman who's into you, she has to compete with that thing, whatever the fuck that is, right?
Stand up if you believe in fear. Stand up right now. Everybody stand the fuck up.
You know, I say bitch a lot and nigga a lot, but, you know, it's with good intention and a lot of love in it and whatnot.
If I'm feeling insecure, is this really me, or did somebody teach me how to feel this way?
I am a motherfucking man.
Yo, what's good? What's good? We back at it. Another Saturday. Another day of internet latency issues. Anyway, so Miles was good. Jay Roman was good.
Yo. What up? What up?
Before we get into this, Miles, I know you got something you want to plug.
Yes, sir. You already know, man. Get that soap, nigga. Get that soap. Hit that QR code and scan it and get the soap. And then other than that, make sure y'all go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Get yourself some coaching. Get on the membership. Check out all the programs and videos we got on there, man. We add new videos every month. And yeah, man, it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Shout out to K-Zag. Shout out to Jay Roman in the chat. We are here, and I'm grateful, man. Let's go.
I guess it's on me.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. Just jroman at gmail.com. Even after the show, if you guys feel like discussing the things that was said or maybe a point, go ahead and hit me with the email. I'll respond back, and then we'll keep the conversation going for a little bit. But besides that, Mac and Mondays with me in 1950. Pretty funny show. Always have interaction with callers to call in and talking about some Mac and Mondays and some manhood stuff going on, and we answer a lot of questions on there too. And then, like always, one of the most funniest shows and enlightening shows on this YouTube platform is Real Game No Theory on Sundays with the rest of these fellas. Zag, Steve the Dean, 1950, Miles, and Lucario.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, man.
I come in clear, Zach.
All right. Already, we have issues.
And back to you, host.
Don't get me started, nigga. All right, real quick. So it's never too late to reinvent yourself, gentlemen. It's never too late. And the reason why this is important, I've noticed Miles and Jay Roman, especially on the Real Game No Theory podcast, there's a lot of guys that don't know who they are. There's no continuity with who they are. The way that they think is flawed. Now, as human beings, we're all flawed. No one's perfect. But when you have the wrong mindset, you literally walk through life making decisions with that same wrong mindset. And when you're dealing with women, you cannot afford to be lacking. You cannot afford to have the wrong mindset because you'll get ate up out here. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of you guys are having difficulties in the dating game because you have the wrong mindset. And often your mindset is weak. Okay? And the reason why it's weak is because there's no consistency. You're not grounded. There's no foundation. A lot of you guys, you really have no purpose in life. Maybe outside of working and paying some bills, Outside of that, you had no purpose, right? Before we get too far into this, I will put up the phone lines in just a minute, but we want to get it going. Again, gentlemen, it's never too late to reinvent yourself. One of the things I want to bring up is start with self-understanding and self-awareness. Understand who you are. What is your purpose in life? One of the things, Miles, that I like that you used to say when you first started doing this YouTube shit is being on your purpose. Now, dudes then took it and ran with it and twisted it all up. But what purpose do you have? Okay, when I say purpose, I'm not talking about where you feed the homeless or something.
Right.
Or you make fucking runs to the soup kitchen. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. What's your purpose in life? Okay, hold on real quick. So that's what I mean. So before I get into that, y'all got something y'all want to add to that talking point? Self-understanding, self-awareness.
Well, yeah, man. You know, this is why I came up with the masculine identity membership, and I also trademarked the phrase masculine identity, and because I believe that it's everything about you, bro, and you got to really embrace who you are. You got to know who you are. You got to understand the setting standards for your quality of life. You understand? And it's never too late to reinvent yourself. That means it's never too late to start working on the highest version of yourself. You understand? It's never too late to, gain new information to understand about the different standards and different levels of excellence that you can create for yourself as a man. A lot of times, I'll just use an example of like rejection, right? A lot of times guys will go out and talk to the first chick at the first bar they go to, and they'll let that rejection like literally label the rest of their life. Or well, most times they let it label the rest of their night. Because most guys, after they hear that first no, they're not going to talk to any other women. You understand? But you gotta know who you are beyond that. You gotta be able to understand that just because you hear no from this one first chick, you still got a bunch of chicks and options, to continue to make an attempt to see what happens. But too many times we look at our lives. If we have a little setback, we let that one little setback dictate the fate of our entire existence. And the point is that you gotta have strength. You gotta believe in yourself, and you gotta remember that it's no matter how many times you take a L or no matter how many times you lose. Remember, every time you lose, you're gaining new information, and with that new information, you can always start working on your next level, i.e., reinvent yourself, based on the title. But you got it, J. Roman.
No, that's a good point. And one of the things I like to focus on all the time is it doesn't matter what happened in the youth, because when you come of age and right from wrong, when you know what things has shaped you, then you have the opportunity to go ahead and reshape yourself in the image that you want to.
Right.
And my thing is, if people say, oh, I act this way because of this, well, as soon as you say because of this, that means you are aware. That means you are knowledgeable. That means you have to make changes for yourself. And I think the thing that holds people up is they give themselves excuses on why to continue to be a certain way in their behavior. And you have to shake that before you can reinvent yourself. And I think that's one of the things that they'll learn when they start to really kind of identify themselves and understand who they are. Because once you do that, anything outside of that, it's not you. So you have to fix it. You have to address it. You have to be aware of it and attack it and go from there.
Facts. Yes, sir.
I actually love this subject, man. I reinvented myself.
All right, real quick.
times.
Hey, Miles, want me to go ahead and put the phone line up?
Okay.
Because you learn and grow. To me,
hey guys,
we'll never stop learning and growing. That's why I'm always a student of the game, because I'll never stop understanding all the intricate ways that it applies to life. And I think that, when you start to really understand that it's never over. That's why it kind of cracks me up. Some callers kind of call like, oh, I got game. Like like it's over. Like, oh, I know what to do. Don't worry. You know, I just called just to say hello to you guys. You know, and it's
Right.
just like, no, it's never over. My ears is always up. My ears is always open, and to hear something and say, you know what? And a lot of times it's not even dealing with women. It's not even dealing with women. That's, to me, that's easy. That's not a hard thing to tackle. You know what I'm saying? The day-to-day life where you you know, you're presenting yourself out to the world. To me, that's more of a focus than a woman, because as soon as you present yourself how you want to and you tackle that, well, then everything else kind of falls like dominoes to me.
Right. All right, guys. Phone lines are up.
919-647-9392.
Yep. Phone lines are up. 919-647-9392. Y'all could call in or put a Q in the chat. Remember, calls on this show are free, guys. Calls on this show are free. We're not asking for any support or donations. You have to just go ahead and call in 919-647-9392. Just don't be trolling or disrespectful. But yeah, y'all could call in. We could chop up some game. I could ask questions or, you know, talk about your situation, whatever you want.
Is it one or the other, Zach? Like, we get to see you and the internet won't mess up, and then, you know, we can't see you can talk and the internet won't mess up. Is it one or the other?
I'm here. Give me just a second.
Yo, this is getting bad, bro. You really got to switch.
I know.
Yeah. Really got to switch, bro.
Hey, the second talking point, though, define your core values, standards, principles, and just values in your vision statement. So that kind of goes along with the whole purpose thing. Hold on real quick. I'm about to do double duty real quick. Give me a second.
Yeah. So we got an echo with that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You can turn your phone horizontal so it don't look like you're on your phone.
All right, hold on.
There you go.
All right, cool. All right, hold on real quick. Let me quiet that down. All right, cool. All right. So real quick. So, gentlemen, again, I want to talk about define your core values. One of the things that we talk about, and I know we did this in New York. I'll get back to that.
Okay, all right. 929. You're on live with the Manhood is a Skillset show. We got K-Zach, J. Roman, and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Name Marcus, Brooklyn, 24.
All right, hey, yo, bro. You got to wake up, my nigga. Wake up or call back.
I'm good, bro. I'm good with you, bro. I'm good.
All right, how old are you?
My voice is low. 24.
All right, go ahead, bro. What's the question?
I just wanted some clarity on like how to get better at blocking out distractions, or like blocking out things that's around you.
Blocking out things that's around you, like what?
Like distractions, people, anything distractions.
Yeah,
what's a distraction? What are you talking about? Give me a clear example.
Like, you know, people talking shit. Like, say if I'm in an environment where I need to focus, people saying their opinions. I need
what? Give me an example, bro. Yo. Give me an example. When was the last time you was in an environment where you was trying to focus and then people was giving their opinions and fucking up your shit? Tell me.
Yesterday.
Shit. Okay, give me, show me, tell me.
All right, so like I'm playing basketball, game slumping up, whatever. People, you know, talking shit or whatever. I'm on some like, look, I'm trying to focus.
Wait. So you where you playing basketball at? At the gym? Outside on the blacktop? Where you at?
Yeah, gym.
At the gym. So you expect everybody to be totally silent so you could concentrate on your jump shot?
Nah, not silent, but it's blown up. It's not even about people talking. It's about the actions too. Like the actions is.
What were these people doing? What were these people doing?
I'm giving an example. So when I'm focused, I'm on it. Not like people's getting lazy and shit. Now it's fucking on my end. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like shit like that.
So you was playing what, 3-on-3? You was playing team? You was playing the team pickup game and niggas was getting lazy, fucking up your energy?
Yeah, for sure.
Can y'all get this nigga, bro? Because I don't.
Yeah, well, let me say this. First of all, not everyone is gonna have the same mindset you have. Like, you're taking it serious, right? For them, it might just be recreation, and it's fine. You know, if you're taking it serious, there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you need to choose a new spot to go hoop at, or maybe you just need to choose different niggas to hoop with.
That shit is everywhere, though. Like, I promise you, it's everywhere.
That shit is everywhere. That nigga, stay home and build and get like a basketball, get a basketball goal and put it in the back of the house or in the driveway and just play by yourself, bro.
No, but I have to play people to get better. So
let me ask you this then.
I'm forced to be around that. So I'm trying to learn how to just, when it does come, I know what to do. You understand?
Let me ask you this. You focus on basketball. Is your dreams and trying to get to the NBA?
I mean, yeah, you said that. Be a professional, yeah.
Okay, or college or whatever. So let's just take that for example, right? Do they trash talk? Do they say things? Do they holler and hoop and holler at the NBA level?
Yeah, but it's more professional. It's a little bit more cleaned up.
It's not professional when the fans are sitting there saying you suck. I don't know if you know.
Oh yeah, things like that. Yeah.
Okay, so right. So now at the college level, do you think you got fans screaming at you? You suck. You missed a jump shot. You're horrible at your free throws. Is that at that level too?
It's not even about fans. It's people that I'm playing with that I'm forced to be around. So like,
okay, so you don't think that people trash talk in the
now
NFL?
I work with you. Now I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like,
how old are you again? How old are you again, Colin?
24.
You 24 and you 24 and you trying to make it into some type of professional basketball league?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What's the highest level of basketball you played so far?
Like, as far as like playing in
what's the highest level of basketball you played so far?
I played high school and I did a little pro tryout. That's it.
You did a pro tryout.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trash at hoop, bro?
Reason why nah. The reason why I'm trying to get
no. Are you trash at hoop, man?
When I do try out, I'm ready to be focused. So I'm trying to gym and everything.
Trash? Are you trash at hoop?
Nah.
Okay, so if I tell you that right now, I believe you are trash at hoop, will you believe me?
I would play you.
No, would you believe me if I told you you're trash at hoop?
Nah.
Okay, so your own belief is what really matters, and you need to be disciplined on that. Like, I don't understand the issue, tell you honestly, because I've trash talked every sport I played.
This nigga,
I've trash talked teammates. I've trash talked opponents. I've trash talked every sport I played, because my job is not only to affect the game, but get you out of your game when you're playing hoop. That's my job.
You sound
do that by playing good defense.
Caller, you sound like the type of nigga that'll get mad because the AC is too high or too low. You sound like a type of nigga that'll you get mad because somebody coughed in the fucking stands. You sound like the type of nigga that'll get mad because one of your teammates sneakers squeaking and you can't concentrate. What the fuck are we talking about? Are you serious, homie?
Nah.
Who brought their girl to the court? Who brought their girl to the court, man?
And it feels like people on my team is going against. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, are people on your team supposed to be your best friend?
I could take accountability, but it's certain shit that I feel like he's trying to play me, and I'm like, bro, I'm trying to focus right now. You understand?
No, I don't understand, man. I'm trying to understand you, but I don't know what
sport. I need to play, right? I need to get a lot of shots up. I need to get shots in, right? I'm on the team.
You're a ball hog.
Nah, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. So I need to get shots in, whatever. Now I let niggas do their thing. All right, but when it's my time to get my shit, I need my shit too. Because I'm not here to just sit around and watch niggas playing.
Okay, so find a better group of talented players to play against.
You understand?
So
I play.
Caller, let me ask him a question. So, caller, when you go hoop, do you go by yourself or do you got some partners that you roll with?
I mean, I used to go by myself for years, but I just recently started going with people and shit.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. do you have like 2 or 3 close friends or 2 or 3 good friends that you hoop with on a regular basis that you roll with when you go hooping?
Nah, I'll say I go with acquaintances. Most before that, it was just straight by myself.
So these acquaintances that you deal with, Carla, listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I used to hoop too. I haven't played basketball in a long time. When we used to go to various places throughout the city, there was about 2 or 3, maybe 4 guys that I always balled with, right? Guys that I would call friends, right? So when we would go to various locations and ball, we would be on the same team. So, you know how when people playing the games and whoever lose, then they can pick their team or whatever. So normally we would be on the same team. So there's at least 2 or 3 guys that I personally know. I know their level of skill. I know how serious they are that I'm playing ball with.
Yeah.
I rode with 5 to 7 guys. We had a whole squad. I rode from 5 to 7. We had subs when we came to your court. We came to your court to shut it down. Like that's how we used to play hoop. Like we traveled. We even played in the Catholic league all over. You know, you just try to find good hoop because college would close the gym down. They didn't want you balling anymore.
Exactly.
They want the guys. They want you to rest. So you found hoop. You went and find a game.
So we had to migrate, J. Roman. You had to migrate various places.
You need to find some guys that's on the serious level like you to go play hoop. Now, I will tell you this: at the age of 24, I'm not going to say it's a tough road to make it. What I'm going to tell you is your timetable is ticking.
Yeah, I know.
Look, caller.
But that's why I'm upset about.
Caller. Where's your dad?
My dad. I mean, me and my dad talk.
You and your dad talk?
Not really. I mean, I'll put it like this. He tries to control how I chase my dreams, so it's hard to talk to him because it's not gonna work like that. I mean,
wait. Hold on.
Wait.
No, real quick, Miles. When you say he's tried to control how you chase your dreams, can you elaborate?
His preference is I should do it through college. My preference is I'm trying to go straight to pro and just keep trying out.
Okay. Caller. Peep game. Check this out.
Well, how's that working for you?
Well,
let me try out. If you do good, make it.
I know.
Well, caller. So real quick, you said you played through high school. That was your last organized foray into basketball was in high school, right? Okay. Now I'm gonna say something to you. I don't want you to get flashbacks of you having a conversation with your dad, right? There are some guys who are gifted enough, high school players, where they can play semi-pro out the gate. There are other guys, they need to maybe go to college and hone their skills and get better because typically the level of competition in college isn't the same throughout the world. You know what I'm saying? So in other words, if you went to Europe and tried to play professional over there, you would get ate up. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of those guys have been playing professional since they were like 15, 16. So maybe your father is on to something.
All the time.
All right, can I get him?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Caller. Your problem is that a smoke detector in the background? Caller?
That's not me.
All right, listen. Your problem is that you have a weak mind. That's the same reason why you're 24 and you're not in the pros or anywhere near the G League. You understand me? Your mind is weak, sir. The fact that you get bothered by the motivations of other people on your pickup team, that lets me know that you're too focused on what other people are doing and what other people are thinking. If you see motherfuckers around you on your team not taking the shit serious, then take over the game like Kobe, nigga. Have nerves of steel. Then do what the fuck you supposed to do to win. What the fuck you sitting there worrying about other niggas for? If you focus, bro, stop. If a man is focused There's absolutely nothing anyone around him can do to stop that focus, homie. The fact that you allow that shit to bother you, that's your problem. Because you said something earlier that I wanted to get to. You said, if I'm on a team and I have a certain focus and I'm expecting these other niggas to have that focus, you are having expectations on other men. That's bitch made shit. I'm not calling you bitch made, but that's bitch made thinking, bro. I'm telling you. The fact that you're
I'm going hard, then why wouldn't my teammates go hard? Why am I?
You're not.
What does your coach say? What does your coach say?
In that case, I just won't play with them. That's what.
What does your coach say? What does your coach? What does your coach say?
What do you mean? What does my coach say?
What does your coach say?
These are pickup games. This is not even that serious.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to get to the point. You're not even playing in no games, bro. Like, people don't sabotage the game when it's real games.
I'm gonna say from the beginning. The reason why I'm using playing in the gym and everything, I'm trying to build up the confidence so I could have the confidence so I know.
Caller, listen, brother, listen.
Wait, stop. Wait. What did you just call it? Say what you just said again.
Yeah, he's getting to the real
issue. I had confidence issues, so I didn't put myself in position to fulfill my potential.
Weak mind. Are you on anybody's bro? Stop it. Are you on anybody's membership, my nigga? Anybody on this platform? Are you on anybody's membership? Well, you ain't gonna get no better. Your mind is weak, and you're stuck unless you get some coaching.
So caller, ask me how can I?
Caller, listen. Caller, listen, brother. Caller, listen. You're not a leader of men. Okay, let me explain what I mean by that. You don't have enough influence to influence those around you anyway, because you can't even influence yourself. You just got done saying you're trying to build up your confidence. So how can people have confidence in you when you don't have it in yourself? Also, let me say this. If I wanted to get into racing NASCAR or Formula One cars or anything like that, if I went to a place where they play with remote control cars and I'm racing those, is that going to prepare me to drive real race cars? No. Let me explain why I'm using that parallel. You're trying to play professional. You're playing a pickup game with a bunch of niggas that probably never even played high school ball. So you're not even playing the competition enough to match your skill against to see if you're even ready to take it to the level where you need to take it to. You're playing with the wrong group of people, fam.
Nah, I challenge myself. These people is not just regular. These people could play college, play whatever the fuck they play. I'm just saying that when they play with me, they energy change. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna play no trash people. That's not gonna challenge me. I don't even do that.
Hey man.
But what I'm saying is,
listen, we get it. And the true issue is your confidence level is really low. It don't matter where you go or who you play with. Mm-hmm. Your confidence level is low because your belief in yourself. You're trying to reinvent yourself with belief, but there's steps to reinvent yourself. Because after reinventing yourself, you have to have all belief in yourself, though. Mm-hmm. You can't reinvent yourself to a different person that doubts. Mm-hmm. So the thing is, you said in high school, I had to learn some things. I didn't really apply myself. And I get it. You're out of high school, you start thinking about this world and this life, and you realize, you know what? If I applied myself a lot better, I probably would have been a lot better. I probably could have did different things, made different decisions. You didn't. So now you're trying to go back and say, hey, let me apply myself. The thing is, part of you not applying yourself is because your confidence wasn't there. To reinvent yourself, you have to invent yourself with the confidence in what you're trying to do. And that confidence is going to oversee anybody you're playing with. Because it doesn't matter if they're trash. It doesn't matter if they're sabotage. Because when you get the ball and when you play, you're going to do your part. You're going to play like you're playing on TV, somebody looking at you. It don't matter about them. It's you.
Let me ask him a question. Caller, when your team loses, whose fault is it?
Team. I still play hard regardless.
Wait. So who again, tell me whose fault it is.
as far as losing as a team, like
when
if I
you
didn't do my part, that's my fault.
lose, bro, when you lose, whose fault is it?
I mean, I guess my fault. I guess.
You guess. No, tell
Yeah,
me,
'cause I put my heart
bro,
on the
tell me,
floor.
bro, no,
You gotta
bro,
understand,
stop,
like, I have
stop, bro,
confidence issues, but I still put my everything when I play.
bro, stop. All I need you to do, when you lose, tell me whose fault it is.
The team.
The team. So when you say the team, are you included in that?
Yeah.
You sure? Because just now I heard you say, well, I be playing hard, but it's the team.
Because I put my all into it.
You put your all into it. Exactly. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Bro, stop, bro. This is, bro, stop, bro. That's what I'm saying. This is a part of the weak mind. When I ask you when y'all lose, whose fault is it? You still don't think it's your fault, truthfully. You don't think it's your fault.
I think it's accountability. Yeah. Like yesterday I lost. I'm like, damn, I should have played more aggressive. I should have did this better.
Get some coaching, bro. Get some coaching, bro.
Like literally, go get some coaching. Go someplace where you can play some organized ball and get some coaching.
Yeah, get on
a basketball coach.
Yeah, get on like a local team that has an actual coach.
You should already know where the top competition is at.
You need guidance, bro. You need because it's not going to be just us, because you're doing it for sports. So you need somebody that's in your face that's going to give you mental toughness coupled with basketball strategy.
But you just said no one's going to believe in me unless I believe. So this is my thing. Coaches.
Caller, brother. Listen, caller.
Okay,
caller.
You're not ready.
Caller. You cannot, caller. Listen, brother. You can't do it by yourself. You can't coach yourself to be a professional. You need somebody that knows how to coach men.
Yeah.
That's what you need. You need structure, fam. You ain't got that.
Because you already don't want to listen to your pops.
Nah, he's a bitch. Man.
Yeah. Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, the apple don't fall too far from the tree, fam.
Hey, man. All I know is he gave you some pretty decent advice. And I don't know why you didn't listen to it. But maybe because you didn't apply yourself and you couldn't. So instead of no, listen up real quick, because I know you got more excuses than anything. You're hiding behind every excuse. We give you something to do, you got an excuse for it. We give you something else to do. Your pops could give you. I don't care if your pops is a bum. Anybody can tell you some good advice. So your pops told you what to do. Now you didn't apply yourself in school. Instead of saying, you know what, pops, you were right. I should have done that. This is the road I'm on now, though. The thing is, you have to be able to reflect in yourself your mistakes and the things that you've done. And the thing is, I don't think like you really understand that, because it doesn't matter what we say. You got an excuse about, oh, well, shouldn't I do this and shouldn't I do that? Well, if you got all the answers, then you should be okay.
Right.
But you don't.
But real quick, caller, how did you?
I'm not saying I'm right. Okay?
How did it happen that you left school? What happened with school?
As far as college or high school?
College.
I went to college. My grades wasn't good.
Excuse me?
And then, listen.
No, bro. Stop glossing over shit. Look, you went to college and what?
My grades wasn't good.
Your grades wasn't good, and so you failed out?
But listen, look. I went to the tryout, right? Basketball was the thing that will keep me on point to make sure I stay on top of my shit. If I'm not playing basketball, I start losing focus. I'm like, look, I can't.
Nigga, nah, bro. So you one of them niggas. You one of them niggas that we can't save. I'm sorry, bro. You one of these cats that we can't save because everything's an excuse with you, bro. I'm sorry. Don't call the show again, bro. We can't save you. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. We can't save you, bro. We can't save you.
If you're trying to go a different route, then how about just do something different? How about we listen?
Go through school. So why would I do something that I feel like is more beneficial?
Listen, if you're trying to go a different route, let's do something you ain't been doing this whole conversation. That's just listen. It doesn't matter if you go to a sports-focused school. It doesn't matter if you go straight from high school to the NBA, which you cannot do anyway. That, from my understanding, anymore. Now you're 24, and now you're trying to hop on some teams, which you didn't even say practice squads. Because anybody knows the first when they have tryouts, it's for a practice squad. It ain't even for the team. I ain't never seen no NBA team be like, I'm having tryouts to see which cat in the city can just ball and come on the court with us.
No, it don't work that way.
It don't work like that.
I was
So
gonna play overseas for 1 or 2 years.
It don't
build
matter,
up the
bro.
fan base.
It don't matter.
I was gonna do this. I was gonna do that.
Bro, let me tell you something. The fact that you couldn't keep your grades up to stay in school, that tells me everything I need to know about you, bro. Nothing is important to you. Nothing. You just talk a bunch of shit, bro. Nothing's important to you. This nigga said, if I ain't playing basketball, then I can't keep my grades up, because if I ain't playing basketball, I can't focus. Fuck out of here, bro.
Like
All these points a week. All of them.
Like they only have one tryout once every 4 years. Like they only have one tryout once every 4 years. So if you stayed in school, kept your grades good, and then the next year when they had another tryouts, because you got better on the side, you was hanging around the team, you was balling, you was doing all this other stuff to keep yourself immersed in basketball. Then the next time the tryouts, the coaches know you. They know that you come and help out. They know that you practice with the team. Now you go on the tryouts.
Bro,
that's somebody that's really wanting to do something, that they stay focused on it. And it doesn't matter what happened before. You're staying focused on it. So if I was you and I missed it because, hey, my grades wasn't that great. Well, hold on. I went to try out first. I didn't do too well. Well, I'm going to try out again next year. I'm going to keep my grades up so I can be at the school to try out next year. I'm going to go to the coach, tell him how much I really want to play. I'm going to say if I can do anything on the practice squad, can I help out? Can I do anything? Because I'm immersing myself in my goals.
Right, but this
Focus.
is what happened. I went to the
Did you do that?
I would have tried out and I played bad. I would have been like, I couldn't accept that. I'd be like, okay, let me work on this. I can accept that. Bro, I went to the tryout. There was so much people that I just was like, and what I'm saying is like, I shouldn't feel that way as a basketball player. So I know it's something internal that I got to fix.
Wait. No. Hold on, back up. Hold on, back up. Hold on, caller. Back up.
In the bucket.
Hold on, caller. Hold on. Listen. You said you went to the trials and there were so many people. And what?
Yeah.
No. What were you? Finish the thought. You said what?
I left, bro. I was shook.
You left.
Yeah, bro.
You left. Yo.
No, hang up on him, bro.
Bro,
dog.
Bro,
I play every day because of that.
Bro. Don't ever call your pops a bitch again. Don't ever do that again. Who's the who? Caller, tell me who the bitch is. Caller, tell me who the bitch is.
I'm making it up for now.
Caller, tell me who the bitch is. Before we get off the phone with you, tell us who the bitch is.
You want me to grow? Like,
tell us who the bitch is, nigga. Tell us who the bitch is.
All right, bro.
You gotta understand
that, nigga. The fuck?
No. I want you to say it. If you could tell me that your pops is a bitch, then tell me who the real bitch is.
Serious nigga. I'm the one that admitted to the shit. What you saying?
But your thing is, you're not admitting to the real deal.
Nigga, I've been in the gym every day since that day, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? I'm not finna.
The real deal is, what's really scaring you is it's still there though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
It's still there. Because 24 years, you did that when you was 21. 3 years that went by, and you still ain't stepped back onto your goal line because you're still scared of it. It has nothing to do with basketball.
But caller. Another thing that you need to address is the fact that you're not only low confident, but you're a liar, bro. Because initially, what did you tell us? You said it was about your grades. It wasn't about your grades, nigga. You were shook when you went to tryouts, and so you didn't bother to do good with your grades. No, you were shook when you went to tryouts, and you didn't bother to do good in your classes. Nigga, stop, bro.
Yes.
Bro, let me tell you something. Nobody's gonna help you until you stop lying to yourself, bro.
No, yeah.
I lie about.
Man, I'm glad you called in, caller, because
you're not lying. You're lying to yourself, though.
I didn't lie about shit.
You said
you're lying to yourself.
Caller.
What did I lie about?
Brother, listen. Caller, listen. See, you're being very combative. So you really can't get the help because you're being too combative. Let me hold on, brother. Like, listen for a second. Stop talking. Listen. You have not worked on the things you need to work on. One of the things, caller, listen real quick. When we talk about reinventing yourself, some of the things you got to ask yourself is this: who are you now? What are your strengths and weaknesses? What are you truly scared of? Jay Roman alluded to that earlier. What are you scared of? You haven't really rectified the things that got you with this weak mindset. You are unable to reinvent yourself unless you take full accountability. Caller, you going and playing pickup ball is not you taking accountability. You have to go and start from square one. Go to community college and play some intramural basketball or something.
In the mural, yeah. All right. Let me just lay some things out for you, Cole. I want you to notice since the beginning of the call and hit the playback if you want to, because I'm sure you think we just attacking you and trying to make you feel bad, right? But I need you to play back the call, and I need you to notice that you blame every single thing around you for your lack of confidence, bro. You blame the guys that you're playing with. You blame your father. You blame school.
What?
You blame the fact that there was so many niggas in practice.
I just said that was my fault, bro. You capping, bro. I just said that was my fault.
Listen, man.
Okay. All right. So
this is the part that you gotta understand.
So fine, it's your fault. What can we do? What can we do to move forward now? Then let's start from here.
I'm trying to go, bro. You still, all right, bro.
Oh no, let's start from here. Let's start from here, caller. You know that is your fault. Now what can we do to move forward?
That's what I was asking. How do I get better at being able to focus on me and blocking out everything else so I could get where I need to get?
Okay. So we suggested to you that you need to get into some type of organizational basketball where you actually have a coach, because the coach will help you to build a stronger mind.
Right.
And confidence. But also,
I agree with that.
But also, you have to work on your own confidence.
You got to work on your own.
Because it sounds like,
and that's what I was
listen.
Go to the gym just to play.
It's outside the gym, though.
Bro, it's outside the gym, brother.
Outside the gym. It's outside the gym. The confidence that's outside the gym will make you be in the gym by yourself, shooting 100 jump shots before anybody is around. 200 jump shots, 300 jump shots. That confidence level that you want outside will force you to work harder than anybody else that you see around you. The thing is, this is why I say when you lie to yourself, we create excuses to keep holding us in the same mental pattern that we're comfortable with when we make excuses for ourselves. Now, we may change the excuse. Oh, I was scared. Oh, I was this. Oh, what happened was the same thing that happened in high school. You didn't apply yourself. You weren't confident.
Yeah.
And that has to come from you. Don't be one of those people that's afraid to succeed.
Let me say this real quick. Shout out to Corey 2S's for the 99-cent super sticker. Let me also say this. Caller, you want success without the dedication it takes to be successful. You want success without the sacrifice that it takes to be successful. To be successful. You want to be successful, but you don't want the structure that it takes for you to actually learn and be taught something. One of the things you can do, like I alluded to earlier, you still got some use to you. Go to community college, get into some intramural basketball, use the community college to get your grades right, and then maybe you can go to another type of junior college or some type of college and then go from there.
Yeah, go to Basket Weaving State. Go to Fort Tires High University. You know, whatever school you can get into to pay for your education through basketball. Go to that community college, get on their team, and go from there.
Yeah. Y'all know who this nigga remind me of, dog? He remind me of a 30-year-old nigga trying to rap for the first time. He trying to be a rapper. He ain't got no music out, no videos. All he do is walk around freestyling all day, hoping that someone will hear him and he can get signed. But he don't want to do the real
studio
work.
Money. Or somebody stole my studio money back in the day, so I couldn't do it.
You look, bro. Let me tell you something about confidence, bro. Confidence is one of those things where, like you ever seen the movie? You ever seen the movie The Matrix, caller? You remember the scene where he was in the kitchen with the Oracle, and she said that being the one is like being in love. Nobody could tell you you're in love. You just gotta know it. You just gotta feel it. You remember that? Okay, well that's what confidence is. Confidence is a knowledge that you have that no one else needs to have it except you. But guess what? It's something that you know and trust about yourself. None of us can have confidence for you. I can barely even teach you how to have confidence, bro. You just got to really look in the mirror and believe in the fact that you're alive and the fact that you've been given the opportunity to live and you're here to make the best of it. You understand? That's the first place to start. That's why I tell guys about one of the major videos on my masculine identity membership program is called How to Become Grateful. Because when you become grateful, you start to become grateful for your life. When you become grateful for your life, you become grateful for yourself as a person, as a man. And when you start to become grateful for yourself, you start to become grateful for the things that are important to you. And as you become more grateful and as you experience those things, your gratitude turns into confidence, because gratitude is nothing but positive energy. You understand? So if you can be grateful for, let's just say you looking in the mirror and you like, man, I am who I am. I play basketball. I'm thankful for the fact that I have working legs and arms. There's a motherfucker out there that I've seen on Instagram. This nigga has one arm, and he be fucking crossing niggas over and playing in tournaments and shit. And are you telling me you don't have more to be grateful for than this nigga? How come he's not struggling with his confidence and he got one less arm than you? It's him. It's the fact that he's grateful for the opportunity to be alive, and he's focused on the positive energy of that gratitude. So if you want to start someplace, my brother, start with gratitude. Start with being grateful. Be thankful for everything about your life and start from there. And remember, gratitude is not an emotion. It is a conscious effort. OK, so it's something that you have to choose to do on a daily, minute by minute, second by second, hour by hour basis every single day, bro. And if you don't do it, it's going to be very tough for you to build confidence. All right. So I hope that helps, man. I really, really do, man. But you got to stop blaming everybody for your shit and be grateful for your life and the opportunity you have to live. All right. So we got 701. You are on live. You're on with the Manhood is a Skill Set show. We got Kazak, J. Roman, and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you? 701. Go ahead.
Nah, this is Nate. I'm 25.
Say that again.
It's Nate. Nate 25.
Nate 25. All right. What's going on with you, bro?
Nah. Do you know where I can go to create invoices for my business? Do you know where I can go?
You could go to PayPal. You could go to Intuit QuickBooks, or you can go to Google Pay. You can use your Google account if you have a Google email.
Yeah, I have a Google email. Yeah,
go into your Google email, right? And then at the side, there's that thing where it looks like a little it looks like 16 dots in a little area on the left or the right side of the screen. Click in there and you can look up like Google Business Solutions and shit like that. And you can use Google I think Square Pay. Google
Square is a good one too, because Square
yeah.
It keeps a track of a lot of stats for you. It keeps a track. It do invoices. It also do what you pay out. There's a whole thing with Square. Plus, it's mobile, so you can. I don't know what product or what you're selling, but it's mobile where you can go and take it with you, and it tracks all of it for you.
Nah, I actually have a Square. I have the Square thing there, but I wanted like an invoice where it has my business logo on it.
Yeah, you can do it, bro. That's what I'm telling you.
Square doesn't do that though. I don't know how to do that.
No. Use the Google one. Go to your Google. Whatever account you have with Square is fine. But I'm saying go to Google.
Google email.
You might still be able to do that in Square.
Yeah, he should be able to do it. He should be able to do it.
You should be able to do that in Square, but you got different options now. So you just got to you got to research them, see which one fits you best, and then go from there.
Or go type in electronic invoice. So what are you trying to do? Get people to pay online or something?
Nah, I'm a locksmith.
Oh, Square is nice for you then.
You're a locksmith.
Yeah,
so what? So what do you? So you? But what I'm saying is, you're trying to have people pay with debit cards over the internet.
No. They pay after directly. Is face to face.
So they pay you cash?
cash, debit card, credit card, or whatever. Because it's that it has that little touch thing, the touch.
Yeah, for the square.
So if you're doing it face to face, then just get an invoice book then, and write them a receipt in face to face when they give you the cash.
Oh shit! You could do the books.
Just get a regular. Go to fucking Staples or one of these places and get an invoice book. Get a receipt book.
I thought they want like digital stuff, like
who wants who wants what?
You're getting paid.
Isn't that more professional instead of like the book?
Yeah.
No, but you're getting paid you're getting paid in cash face to face, correct?
Cash or debit card, yeah.
Debit card.
Yeah, he could use that Square. They could swipe the debit card on the spot. My partner, he's a locksmith, so sometimes they get contracts for a whole building, and sometimes it's individual work. Going to somebody's house or their car. A lot of people don't know locksmiths can program your car, the timing for your keys and stuff. Right. So yeah, right. So that Square, that Square right there. You're gonna have to play around with it because there's a lot more features. When I used to have the Square, there's a lot more features I didn't know about until I started really playing around with it. But it's really good. QuickBooks is good, but it's not connected to the the invoice of taking your money. So I would kind of stick with the Square. I know they have a page there where you could put the name of your company and all the other stuff. So if you want a letterhead with a picture or something, that might be something different. You're gonna have to play around with. To get that.
Yeah, it's a little complex. Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out.
You could use. See, look, you go to. You have an Android or an iPhone?
I got an iPhone.
You got an iPhone. Okay. Go to the App Store and look up.
I'm sorry to hear that you got an iPhone. Sorry to hear that.
look up the app called Google Pay. Google Pay is powered by Square, so you might be able to even connect your Square account to the Google Pay.
Google Pay. Hold on.
You got any other questions, man? Because this is the type of information. This is the type of information that you need to pay for, bro. This is business consultation information, nigga.
Oh, for real?
Like you got any?
And keep your stuff tight because that's a great business to have.
Yeah, nah. Like I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get everything all figured out here before I...
How long you started?
Now, I was with another company. See, I was with another company, right? 2-3 years ago. So I was just seeing how they were doing shit. I'm like, I actually fuck with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
How old are you again? You said you 25?
I'm 25, yeah.
Okay.
Hey, my partner did it. He's done it for the last 15 to 20 years. I don't know exactly in between there. He's been doing it for a long time. He was with a company. He took the chance, stepped out on his own. He hasn't regretted it since. A locksmith, that's a nice little, that's like one of them jobs people don't really know that makes some bank.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, I was bringing in like 3-4K every week for my company. So I was like, damn, I might as well bring that because they only give me 30%, bro. So I was like, damn, these niggas taking all my money and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so I was like, fuck yeah,
you know those two, you might want to get yourself like start an app where people could hire you, and you could also have other locksmith under you where y'all could come out at any time like Uber. Like so if
that's a little bit more advanced.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you can get there. You can get there. Don't.
Yeah.
And go ahead and pay those companies where when people look up stuff, your name pops up with it too.
Yep, I'm on Yelp. You know Yelp?
Yeah, we know Yelp. Did you see that? Did you see the Google Pay app?
Yeah, I downloaded that shit.
Okay, good. All right. Well, then we already helped you, bro. We already helped you. You have any other questions?
Let me see if I have any relationship.
I mean, with all that locksmith money you're gonna be making, the bitch is gonna be crawling over everything to get to you, right?
I'm not. It ain't about the bitches. I ain't doing this shit about the bitches. This is just me.
Yeah, I had a couple fellas, man, wind up in some industries that I didn't know anything about, and they had to enlighten me more on just how lucrative or how cool it is. I got a partner who Yeah, go ahead.
So I be having like these people texting me talking about, oh, pay me $200, I'll put your business on Google. Is that a scam or like these niggas for real? Or like,
bro, you can get a website and do that yourself.
Yeah, look, let me tell you something, caller. You don't pay anyone. You don't pay anyone any type of money to put your business on the internet. You can put your business on the internet. Okay.
Right.
You can put your business on the internet. That's it. And if you want to put your business on the internet, you go to Instagram and you make an ad and then you monetize the ad on your Instagram account, or you go to Facebook and you monetize the ad on your Facebook or whatever. You understand?
With social media the way it is, you should be using social media
on Google.
No, are you listening?
See, these niggas don't want to listen today, bro.
Hey.
I'm listening.
No, all right. So go ahead, caller. But they said they're gonna put my shit on Google though. Okay, now what? Go ahead.
No.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas?
Go ahead, bro. I'm listening.
Caller. Miles just literally told you, don't pay. It probably is a scam. $200, bro. Caller, you can go to Facebook, Instagram, and you can spend less than that and have ads ran for you.
Bro, you can run ads on Instagram yourself. You can run ads on Facebook yourself, and you can run ads on YouTube, which is Google, yourself.
Yeah, stop being lazy, bro. Stop being lazy and do it yourself.
I can't stand what you niggas tell you, yo, A, B, and C. Yo.
My schedule really tight. So like,
okay, caller. The time that you take jacking off to porn, the time that you take sleeping or watching TV, rededicate that time to running ads for yourself.
Yeah. Nah, that's fact though.
I know it's fact.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you like this, and I got it from 1950. 1 hour. Take 1 hour out of your day, dedicate it to the advertisement of whatever you're trying to focus and do. Yeah, it's the hour before you go to bed, hour when you wake up, whatever you choose that hour while you're sitting down eating lunch. That's because advertisement is your business, because you get more business from that advertisement. So there's too much social media, Instagram, Facebook page, the locksmith. I don't care. Create a award, locksmith of the year, however you want to advertise it. Just go ahead and advertise on the social media, on everywhere, on Google, and then go from there. But you're gonna have to dedicate the time for your business.
Do short video clips of you doing your job.
That's it. Caller, where are these people that contact you to put stuff on Google for you? Where are they contacting you? Over the phone?
Like, they be texting my number, bro. So I'm like, how the fuck these niggas getting my number?
Oh my God.
It's from the business. It's from the business bureau. Whenever you've signed up to create a business, it's public information. Your number, your information is on there. Some people can, I've heard of people now. I ain't never done this. But I've heard people that when you Google search locksmith, they've made it an algorithm so your information comes up along with the first page. But it's not necessary for you to do to grow your business. And if you're starting off, I don't think that's the expense you want to pay right now. That's up to you.
Right.
But my thing is stuff that we're saying you can do. So that's not an expense that you have to take from your business to pay somebody else to do.
Nah, I'm just being, I think I'm being lazy right now.
Well, listen, if you continue to be lazy, then you got your answer on if you should have went out on your own. Because right now you're sounding like you just want to be a worker and not an owner.
Real shit.
Nah, I be, you don't understand. I be tired, bro. Like,
yep.
All right, later, caller. Peace, bro. Take it easy. All right, okay.
Yep. People get tired from coming home from work too.
Yo, what do we need to pray? We need to pray for the next generation of men.
Bro,
we need to pray for these niggas, bro. Oh my God.
Gentlemen,
my grandfather
it's
used
never
to say,
too late to reinvent yourself. The procrastination, the laziness, your inability to take good advice from people.
Jesus Christ. And shout out to Alicia Wretch for the $9 Cash App. Gratitude to the panel. Yes, sir. All right. So we got 313. You're on live with the Manhood is the Skill Set Show. We got the host K Zag, J Roman, and Miles. What's going on with you?
J25. Shout out to you brothers, man. It's a fire topic, man.
Yes, sir.
Reinventing yourself, your mindset. I think that being a man, fucking with bitches is a big part of life.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I think to come from not being able to charge a bitch to the game, not having an abundance mindset, to apply the game that you guys drop, apply it, you know, and then the results get better. Man, that shit is crazy, man.
Right.
Crazy. I feel like
caller,
you literally reinvent your mind, like you guys say, and then see the results actually get better before you knew a little bit about the game. That shit is amazing.
Well, right. Caller, this is what I'll say to that. A lot of guys, some of the biggest mistakes they've made, some of the most time they've wasted, some of the most money they've wasted, a woman factored into that shit somehow. And what guys got to understand is a lot of the mistakes you make in life is you being misinformed or ill-informed, but also you having a wrong mindset as to what you think is important. Like, I'll give you an example of what I mean by that. You have guys that say, I'm looking for love, or I'm looking to fall in love. That's not important. Okay, what's important is that you love yourself.
Right.
And if you happen to come across a woman who loves you and cares about you, that's a bonus. You know what I'm saying? But guys, they don't look at a woman's love as a bonus. They look at that as the main thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's problematic because I often say when you're mainly motivated to make decisions and your feelings and your emotions are at the forefront of your decision making, you're gonna fuck up, right? Like even the guy that wants to play basketball, he's very emotional about what he does. There's no logic to what he does at all, right?
Right.
And because he has delusions of grandeur. His head is in the clouds as far as what he wants, but he don't know how to go about getting it because he has no structure and no foundation. It's the same thing when you're dealing with women. Okay, you want companionship, you want affection, you want some sex. All right, cool. But when you have no structure and foundation to your life, you don't know how to go about getting it using pragmatism and logic. A lot of guys make decisions based on feelings, which is why they fuck up. Y'all got it.
Facts.
Right. And shout out to Miles, but I heard you make a good point about civilization even reinventing itself. Like, you know, back in the day, we used to club bitches in the head and drag them to the cave.
Facts.
You know, but but laws is the only reason that we can't do the shit now. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, yeah, that was a good point. And I got another question for you, Miles. I was gonna get a Women Love Sex shirt on the Bad Boy style.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask, man, have you ever had any crazy ass reactions to wearing a shirt in public?
Nah. I just had a couple of Karens kind of stare at me a little bit, but nothing too crazy. People just kind of stare a little bit. Nothing too crazy though.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you, brothers, man.
Yes, sir.
Just wanted to shout you guys out, man, and it's a fire topic, man.
Appreciate you, brother. All right, man, take it easy.
Hey,
I appreciate it. Have a good weekend.
All right.
You too. Speaking of t-shirts, I'm gonna make me a t-shirt and I'm gonna put on it, I'm so sexy I feel like touching myself.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear that shit in public too. I'm not even joking.
I didn't think you were.
Oh, shit.
I'm not a fashion dude, right? I'm not like one of those people that I used to have a clothing line, and so to pay the amount for these name brands and these fashion things, I just can't do. It's just so I told myself a long time ago, I'm not a fashion guy. I still look nice when I roll out. It's just, that's me, but at the same time, I like the homemade made shirts and stuff like that, putting their own sayings on there and things like that.
Right.
Hey, Vic, hey, bro, look, hey, this weekend I'm gonna go ahead and make some. As soon as I make them, I'm gonna rocket myself on the real game, no theory shit, or the man with the skill set shit, and I'll let y'all know when them shits is ready. I'm not even joking. I'm so sexy, I feel like touching myself. Watch out for those shirts.
I need y'all to make some Got Game shirts.
Oh, Got Game. That's dope.
Yeah, yeah, like the milk that got milk, got game. So what's so crazy is a lot of times guys like that basketball caller, he was holding his own self emotionally hostage. Which is crazy to do, emotionally hostage holding yourself, because like Miles is saying, it wasn't the fact that he even failed. It was the thought of the fact of failing. That's how low the confidence was, that the thought of even failing didn't help him, go there and prove it to himself. Like, hey, what do I need to work on? What I need to do? And I think a lot of guys will lie to themselves and say that they're in that state because physically we can do what we want to do. So what's really holding you back? And think about that Star Wars saying, right? And I always say, because, what was it, Yoda? And he says, what is it about try or not try? There is no try, just do. Or basically saying, when we get to a certain age, there is no such thing as trying. Either you're doing it or you're not.
Exactly.
And that's what you got to figure out, of what type of person you are. My grandfather used to say, somebody got to pump the gas. Right? So maybe you ain't the one to be the owner of the company. Maybe you're just the worker. You got to figure that stuff out. As soon as you do that, it doesn't mean that your identity is any less. It just means you know yourself and you know how to move.
Yeah, I'll say this. Not everyone is meant to be a boss. Sometimes you're meant to follow a boss. Sometimes you meant to be delegated to. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That saying, there's too many chiefs and not enough Indians. And what it really is too many niggas trying to be chiefs that ain't cut out to be chiefs. They need to go ahead and be an Indian and just be a good one.
Facts. Hey guys, call in 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. Probably gonna be here for maybe about another half hour. Is there a question or any questions?
Yeah.
All right, forget it. No. It's all right. 502, you are on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
It's Phoenix, 41, Louisville, Kentucky.
All right, Phoenix, what's going on with you, man?
Yeah. What's going on, y'all? I had a question about the subject, because I seen it. I came in a little late, but so maybe if y'all have already explained it or not. But when you're reinventing yourself, does that also change a person's masculine identity? Does the person's masculine, do they have to also change their masculine identity?
Miles, I'm gonna let you grab that one first.
Well, you see, your identity is something that always can evolve. You understand? Because you're always moving forward. You're always moving up to your next level. Even when you fail, it's not just a failure or a loss. You learn new information that can help you with your masculine identity. But so your masculine identity is always something that is evolving. When you go from one state to the next, it's not a change, it's an evolution. Do you understand? So to answer your question, it's not necessarily that you actually change your identity, you evolve, you add or enhance to your identity. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like, say, like if we use say evolution, say birds, maybe a pterodactyl bird today came from a pterodactyl back then. It still essentially started at the spot. It just evolved into something different.
Well, in order to survive, you have to evolve. In order to survive, part of human nature and the evolution of human beings is the way that you look at, like maybe a shark or a fucking crocodile, alligator. They've been around for millions of years. They just evolved so they can survive in this world. The problem with a lot of men or young men, they don't know how to adapt, right? They don't know how to evolve. This is why an example caller is, you got guys that complain about women online all goddamn day. All goddamn day. They just complain. And the reason why they complain is because they haven't adapted to the reality that's around them. They still have this illusion of how they want the world to be. Whatever illusion they had either never really existed, or if it did, it was always an illusion. And reality was always something different. They just never adapted to it, and they never evolved their way of thinking. That's where it's your mind. Carl, a real quick example is this. If you got a guy, right, who is indecisive, he lacks assertiveness, he lacks the ability to articulate himself in a transparent way, that guy is going to be an inconsistent man. If he changed his mindset and he understood the potency of what it meant to be a more decisive, assertive man, and he actually started to adopt those attributes, the way that people perceive him and the way that people interact with him would be completely different. Once he became more assertive, having a more dominant way of thinking, more decisive, he would notice the change within himself. But a lot of guys, they don't want to do that.
Man, okay, go ahead.
No, you got it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so the man doesn't change, just how he moves changes because the mindset has evolved. But he's still who he is at his core.
Exactly. You still who you are. Like another example, guys say chivalry is dead, right? This is what guys say. Chivalry is dead. And chivalry is not dead to a man that understands himself.
Facts.
Oh,
real shit.
I think
the man that's chivalrous already will continue to always be chivalrous.
Always.
But the dudes who quit doing it weren't doing it out of being themselves in the first place.
Exactly. They were doing it to try and be what society said they should be for a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And then when things didn't go their way, they just stopped doing it. And the reason why they stopped doing it is because they were never committed to that thing. See, when you are a man, you are committed to who you are as a man. You're committed to it. So no matter what happens outside of you, you don't switch up and you don't change because you're committed to you. These guys, they're committed to an idea of what they want a bitch to think about.
You know, there's a lot of stuff you laid down, Zach, and I agree with it all. But for me, I think that it all depends on how much male you have in you compared to man you have in you when you start reinventing yourself. Some guys will totally change just because they are males and not men to begin with. They're just male. So a lot of cats got, you know, a lot of vaginal ways in themselves. So when they reinvent themselves, it's going to be a total change. But for somebody that's already on a path that understands themselves, when they start reinventing themselves, it's going to be like polishing areas that's just going to make them shine a little more.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
It all depends on where you're at on your spectrum of really knowing yourself and solidifying yourself on who you want to be. For me, I'm always going to be working on myself. I'll never be a complete project. I'm always going to try to do things better, get better. If I don't know something, I'm going to try to tackle it, read about it, you know, go from there.
So caller, ways that I reinvented myself is, you know, when I was younger, specifically in my 20s, I would be in these monogamy-oriented relationships, right? And I would be cheating all the goddamn time. I was just cheating all the goddamn time, right? And the reason why I was doing that is because I was lying to myself. I was telling myself that I had the capacity to be monogamous and I could be exclusive. And the truth of the matter is, I can be monogamous in spurts. I'm saying, like, you know, like if I'm in a relationship, I can go a month fucking another chick. I could even go years. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, I'm not a monogamous person, right? So if I'm lying to myself and I'm not living my truth, if I'm in a relationship with a woman who perceives me to be monogamous because I present myself that way, I'm lying to her too. You know what I'm saying? So part of me reinventing myself in my last relationship is I had to be honest with the woman and tell her, hey, look, I tried this monogamous shit out. It ain't really me. Going forward, I'm going to be entertaining other women. And it was an issue for her, right? And when I did this, I was well aware that it could cost me that relationship. But me living my truth was more important than a relationship if the woman couldn't accept my truth. Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely. But you had to be honest with yourself first before you would be honest with the woman.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now my life is a lot easier for me because now I don't have to worry about hurting someone's feelings. I don't have to worry about trying to live up to a promise I made someone else. But what I need to do is live up to the promise I made for myself. You know what I'm saying? And that is to be myself at all times and always live in my truth and fuck who don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's where I guess where you all would come in at. You help us to find our truth. Because really, like, I guess what Jay Roman just said, that a lot of dudes out here have more male in them than man. So we come to y'all to help us to find the man within, and then we can evolve into that.
Something like that.
Yeah. Close to that.
But it's about cause. See, the problem that most people have, and both men and women are guilty of this. A lot of people don't have the inner strength to deal with shit by themselves. They always feel like they need people, right? Which is why you will have people that will kind of hide who they really are, so that way they can keep people in their lives. Okay, you have a lot of people pleasers, and you have a lot of people that are in relationships or they deal with people out of obligation, not because they want to do it, but it's the fear of what will happen if they don't do it. It's the fear of people not fucking with them no more. Okay, even family. Okay, you got people, an example called real quick. About a year or so ago, we had a guy, he was Muslim, and he was living with his parents. He was making good money, and he had enough money to go out on his own and do his own thing. But his parents, they wanted him to be with a Muslim woman, and they wanted him to live a certain way. So his thing was, I'm just gonna get an apartment. I'm not gonna tell my family about it. I'm gonna stay home, but I'm gonna get this apartment so I can fuck chicks, so I can engage in carnal activity, so I can fornicate, because my parents will have a problem with it. Instead of him just telling his parents, this is how I'm moving, this is my life, and him accepting whatever happens with his parents, he decided to basically live a lie and live two separate lives. And that's not the way you do it, bro. But go ahead. Y'all got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I definitely understand that, because I did the same thing when I was in church, like that Muslim dude. I lived two different lives. I did that because I didn't want people to like shame me or they were gonna turn their back on me. So I did that same shit. And eventually, once I actually told the truth about it and all that stuff, I mean, they did. They got ghost on me and whatever, it is what it is. But I feel a lot better for it.
Yeah, well, you will. You know what? The moment you realize, if you start living your truth and people start moving away from you, those people never really gave a fuck about you to begin with. They only gave a fuck about you so as long as you lived your life how they saw fit.
Right.
So really, you're not even really living your life. You're living your life based on someone else's opinion of what you should do.
Right.
So you're really a slave. So, you know what I'm saying? To other people's opinions.
And I'll add to this because it's not to even say that they never gave a fuck about you. Is that they gave a fuck about the person you was acting like you was when you wasn't really that person in the first place.
No, there you go.
So they gave, it's not that they didn't give a fuck about you, but you wasn't being you. You see what I'm saying? So that's your fault, because we might want to get mad at the people, but you know when you as you grow in life, and excuse me, and then people be like, yo man, you changed, you know, and then maybe they don't agree with you, or maybe certain friends you used to have fall off, and then you might want to get mad at them, but you getting mad at them don't really make any sense, because the whole time you were evolving. So you was at a certain stage in your life where you were a certain person. And a lot of the person that you were was a result of what you thought everybody else expected from you. So you behaved as that person. But as you continue to grow and your masculine identity began to evolve and develop into what it is today, you start to see that, oh, those people don't really agree with me anymore. Those people, they ain't really down for me like that. But it's not that they're doing anything wrong. Is that you're someone, you're in their eyes, you're someone else now. You understand? You gaining more knowledge about who you really are causes you to diverge from the crowd. You're going to diverge from the crowd. The more you realize about, and I got a whole video about this on my membership called Friends Fall Off. It's literally called Friends Fall Off. As you gain more knowledge, of self, now you could be lucky enough to the point where as you gain more knowledge of self, you become tighter with those people in your life. And that's a blessing. I'm not saying that's impossible, but there are many times where as you learn more about yourself, bro, you're going to want to live in a different city. You're going to want to do a different job. You're going to want to even have a different lifestyle. Shout out to Neo. A lot of people are getting mad at Neo right now, right? Because Neo he's flawing right now that he's in a polyamorous relationship where he got 2 bitches on his team, right? And he's taking pictures on Instagram with they on vacation, they on yachts, they on the beach, him and 2 broads. And everybody's mad at Neo because, oh, Neo, you used to be this one woman man and you got married and you used to do all these R&B songs about being with one woman. But see, here's the thing. Everybody hates Neo now because Neo was being who they wanted him to be or who he thought he was supposed to be for them. Now Neo is actually being who the fuck he is. And now niggas is mad at him. But you can't have a problem with those people being mad at you because you wasn't really being you in the first place. So either move on and realize what's going on, but don't be mad at those people. Just realize that is the part of the game where as you evolve and learn more about the individuality of you, people who used to fuck with you not gonna fuck with you anymore. And that's the way it's supposed to be. Because now the people that do fuck with you, they're gonna fuck with you. And if you have to go through it alone, then so be it, because you're a fucking man anyway. And a man can be alone and never be lonely.
You know what? Let me say this real quick. And I would say to piggyback on what you're saying, Miles, they fell in love with the ideal of you, the facade. They fell in love with the mask. Mm-hmm. Once you took the mask off and they saw you, they was like, I don't like this person. And what it is, caller, is once you start living your truth, you are nowhere near as agreeable as you used to be. Mm. And once you are not as agreeable as you used to be, people can't influence you like they once did. And a lot of times, because people can't influence you with their own narratives and ideologies, that makes them not want to fuck with you.
Facts.
Yeah, I got it.
Jay Roman?
Yeah. Somebody mentioned the word shame, and I believe it was you, caller, the shame that you felt, but it really wasn't shame that you felt. It was shame that you put on yourself. So when you step out of your own shame and say, hey, I'm happy with who I am, that's what makes that difference. You know? So one of the questions somebody had on here that I was reading was there an experience that we could say where we reinvented ourselves? And one of the biggest ones for me was when I was in high school. I don't know anybody else's high school. I went to a high school where there was a whole bunch of supermodels. Like I was around cats that was 6'6" before 6'6" was popular, right? Before, 6 feet tall was tall then when I was going to school. These cats are 6'5", 6'6". Like it was just a lot of good looking people. And for me, I never felt like I was some Morris Chestnut looking dude. I was a little chubby. I was 6 feet tall, was shorter in high school, but kind of grew into my height and everything. But on the same time, I was knocking them down. I was knocking cheerleaders. I was knocking people's girls. I was knocking it down, and I kept it quiet. And I kept it quiet, lying to myself that I just want to be a private person and not tell anybody. But really, these cats wouldn't believe me. And the girls would say, shh, hey, just between us, right? I'd be like, yeah, it's just between us. And the thing is, I didn't feel a certain way. On the outside, I was confident, but on the inside, I wasn't. I was getting results, but it didn't matter because the way I felt about myself. later on, I had to understand, like, shit, I'm fresh no matter, whatever. Like, I'm cool. Like, chubby, whatever. I'm cool. Like, I don't care if, I ain't pretty Ricky Sly Dude #1. I am who I am. And, people like me for me, period. Right? That's something I had to grow into to understand, like, look, I ain't got to look like this or look like that. Even though I was getting results. And I wasn't getting results from, some drop dead Morris Chestnut look. I was getting results because of this mouthpiece, the way I was, the entertainment, the making them laugh and enjoying themselves when they was with me. And that didn't change no matter what. That was still my core. I was still a funny dude, still somebody that everybody liked to be around, had good times, and that was it. What was the mentality on that presentation where the confidence came in was like, I don't care what nobody think about me. I'm cool with myself the way I am.
Okay.
There you go.
Man, I really appreciate that. That's like a freeing thing for me because like what Miles was just saying, man, those people that would do that, I was expecting something of me, it's like a servant, like a slave to them. Mm-hmm. Then they still kept trying to hit me up. And I would get mad, not bomb on them, man. I'd be like, man, what the fuck are you hitting me up for? I'd get real mad or whatever. To where they like, whoa, whoa, whoa. People just like, now they see me and they run from me and shit. And I was just kind of like, man, so, I carried that anger towards those individuals because I'm like, hey, man, why y'all always keep asking me for stuff, keep asking me to do stuff, leave me alone. But now, what Miles said, yeah, then, obviously they were just fucking with me for what I was doing for them, not the person that I was. Mm-hmm. And they thought, I was.
Right. Yep.
I really appreciate that, y'all, man. I thank y'all for that.
All right, Cole. Appreciate you, man. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, man. Remember, daylight savings. Daylight savings tomorrow.
I'll let y'all on the real game.
Yeah, all right. Appreciate you, man. All right, so we got
real quick, Tony Praying Mantis with the 2 sub fam. Give him a donation. Appreciate you.
Yeah, shout out Tony Praying Mantis. Yep. All right, we got 917. You are on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set show with your host, Kay Zaggin. We got Jay Roman and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Hey, quick question, because I'm a piano player myself.
Name,
fellow in the top
age,
right.
All right, age and city. Age and city.
Oh, Bill, 45, Brooklyn.
Thank you. Go ahead, Bill.
The fellow in the top right. What kind of piano is that? I'm a player myself.
I don't know.
Yeah. What do you mean? You don't play?
No, I don't. I don't play piano.
Is that a fake background?
Yeah.
Is you really called up to ask that question?
Yeah, it is.
No, but I mean, like, what's wrong with your real background? What are you hiding?
Oh, that's easy for me. Social media is a great tool to get advice and to discuss certain things, but I'm private naturally when it comes to certain stuff, like my house, pictures.
Yeah,
Bill, that's all that matter. Bill. What's your purpose of calling in today? What's your purpose of calling in today?
I think he's got a messy room and he's ashamed of it.
Oh, okay. Well, nah. If you really knew me, then you would know I'm totally opposite of stuff like that.
Bill,
People
stop it, Bill.
Come
on,
use
Bill.
that room when the rooms look messy.
Bill, it's not that serious, Bill. Why did you really call in?
I appreciate it, Bill. I'm a neat freak. I'm one of those people that, like, yeah, my whole family. When I come in, stuff gets straightened up. That's not me.
Show us the room.
Oh, come on, Bill.
But no, I won't be doing that.
Take it easy.
I appreciate the laugh, though.
Yeah, that's come on, man. Seriously. Yo, we gotta pray. And he's what, 45? Jesus Christ. Yo, these so-called males out here. Anyway, we got 203. You're on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set show with your host Kay Zaggin. We got Jay Roman and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
What's up, Miles? It's Joe Blast calling.
Joe Blast!
What's up, Joe?
What's going on with you?
I'm Isaac in the building.
Friend to the room,
yes,
Joe
sir.
Blast. What's going on, man? What's up, man? Good to hear from you, brother. What's going on?
What's up, K Zag? What's up, Jay Roman?
What up, bro?
I just wanted to call and tell you how grateful I am for this here show that y'all did today. For me personally, out of all the shows you guys have done, and they've all been fire, but this one today, because it didn't circle around no bitches, it went straight to the actual man. This was probably the best show for me. I can't speak for everybody else in the chat, but for me, this one's hitting to the core.
Facts.
What you had just said earlier about people changing up on you because of what you used to be, as opposed to what you explained is what they thought you were. So that's what really got me, because I recognized that I had been very, as you would say, disingenuous and didn't even recognize it.
Facts.
Because you're busy trying to be this and that to your family or to some girl or your friends because you want to be liked. Well, speaking for me, I always wanted to be liked by everybody.
Right.
To have somebody upset with me or dislike me was very hard for me to be able to take. Like I would do anything damn near to just have somebody, oh yeah, they like me or they accept me in. And, I think personally, simping don't just go for bitches, it go for anybody. If you're trying to go out of your way to be down with anybody, as opposed to just being who you are, that's a form of simping too.
Yep. Facts. Total facts. Yep.
See, Joe, one of the things that I came to a realization a long time ago is nobody can like me as much as I like myself. Nobody can love me as much as I love myself. So why am I fighting? Why would I fight to get second tier like and second tier love? Can't nobody give it to me like I give it to myself, right? So once I realized that, I'm okay, pause. Well, I am so sexy, I feel like touching myself. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, sir.
Okay.
So real quick, but real, if me personally, I don't care if anybody like me or not. Like, I really, truly don't. I don't care if people like me or not. Because here's the reality of it. No matter who you are or how you are, there's always going to be people that can relate to you somewhere. Now, once you start understanding that people pleasing is not the thing you want to do, you want to be true to yourself, the amount of people that want to be around you will shrink. It's supposed to be that way.
Yeah. And I'll say this. And Joe, did you want to finish saying something?
Well, yeah. Basically, what K-Zag said. Like I said, you guys, y'all change lives, and y'all. I'm sure you have an understanding. But you probably don't understand just how deep it goes. When you're sitting here talking about you're looking for people to like you, and you don't care. Well, for those of us like myself who looking to be liked, then you have K-Zag who said he ain't give a good damn if somebody liked him. People looking to be liked because they secretly don't like themselves, and I recognize that within myself. Thanks. How are you going to ever? That's why you're running and searching. Oh, I need this girl to like me like this, and put all these fantasies on her. When in reality, you don't like you. So then when she turns around and leave or don't like you in the first place, now you're looking at her funny. Thanks. When in reality, it was you. Because like, as y'all say, we didn't put enough value, enough thought into who we actually are as a person.
Right.
And it reminded me of a woman I knew many years ago. This girl, she liked me a lot. She thought I was such a teddy bear type. I recognized dealing with y'all that when some woman called you a teddy bear, she's basically calling you a bitch.
That's real shit.
So, are you such a nice guy? I really like you, this, that, and the third. And, I'm caught up on that. Years later, we never hooked up. Years later, I see her. And this is actually the first time I actually made a call to you, Miles and Lucario, because when I had ran into that girl again, she still wanted to get at me. But the person she knew then wasn't the person she ran into after the fact.
Facts.
So when I got to her, she was surprised. And eventually all it ended up turning into, once I had my dealing with her and I brought it to you that she completely didn't want to be bothered with me anymore.
Right.
Now I understand what you were saying because of today's show. She didn't want to be bothered because that person that she saw standing in front of her was a bit more dominating as opposed to the one she was used to, because she was used to dominating people.
Right.
So with me standing there, she actually said, well, I guess I was used to the more innocent guy. I'm like, I didn't understand then, but I get it now.
You get it now.
The actual me, the actual me that Steve would talk about, the dude that you don't know. Don't try to be yourself. Try to find that dude that you don't know.
Right.
The dude that I don't know is the dude that's starting to come out. And she didn't know me.
Right.
So that's why she bounced.
Right. Check this out real quick. So shout out to Phoenix Smiles for this 777 super chat. He said, great show today, as always, gentlemen, 100. And I'll say this too, to go with what you're saying, Joe Blast, we have to understand this about life in general. And this is the average life. I'm sure there are exceptions to the rule and other things like that, but this is the average life. You have to understand that the development of our identity in general, it's based on a lot of decisions that have been made for us in the beginning. Do you understand? Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Because when you're born into a family. The genetic code that made you, that was a decision that was made for you by God and nature, whatever you believe in. Right. So you're brought into a family. You're brought up a certain way. Right. You were born in a certain neighborhood, in a certain state, in a certain country, whatever. All of those were decisions that were made for you. And in the beginning, you have to learn from your environment. Right. You have to learn from your parents, your siblings, the kids in your neighborhood. And check this out. You end up going into a school system. So your quote unquote best friend since kindergarten. Think about that. Oh, that's my best friend since kindergarten. The only reason why you know that motherfucker is because you grew up in that neighborhood. You got selected to go to that zone school. And then on the first day of school, that motherfucker sat next to you in class. And that's your best friend from kindergarten. You get what I'm saying? And so on and so forth until we get into different stages of life where we start to actually make choices of our own. And a lot of times those choices are going to take us outside of those zones that were pre-built for us in our lives. You understand? So again, it's only natural for us to, as we start to grow, as we start to evolve, we start to separate and diverge from those people that we thought was our best friends, that we thought was our homies, that would never turn their back on us, or we would never turn our back on them, so to speak, and all that other stuff. Like, I could never be mad at you, and homeboys for life and all this other shit. And it's like, well, nigga, I made a decision to go away to college. So, and you made a decision to stay in the hood. As an example, or I made a decision to study to study abroad, and you made a decision to go to college over there. So we gonna miss each other for the next 4 years. And the next time I see you, I'm gonna be a totally different person, and you gonna be a totally different person. If we happen to click, then cool. But more than likely, bro, I got brothers who me and them is like this. But it's still not the same, because these brothers got families. These brothers live in other states. You get what I'm saying? And I love these brothers to death, but at the same time, it's like we're on two different we're in two different situations. We're on two different planes. You get what I'm saying? So as we develop into ourselves, there has to be a separation. And a lot of people, because of their dependence on their comfort zone, it's hard for them to understand that divergence. And there's a lot of pain in that growth, right? Growing pain, so to speak. There's a lot of pain when it comes to diverging from the people that you thought would be with you for your entire life, right? Or the neighborhood that you thought you would be in for your entire life, or you even the understanding that you have with your parents is different after you learn some things about life. There's a lot of people where up until age 15, 16, you think your parents are saints. You understand? And you have a conversation. You have a conversation as an adult. Say you 21, 22, 23, and you chilling with your uncle at the family reunion, and then your uncle is letting you know, hell yeah, nigga, your pops was a gangster. He was in these streets, fucking laying down bitches and fucking, selling drugs and doing shit and smoking weed and robbing liquor stores with my ass. And we was going back and forth to juvie And you looking at your pops like, no, it could never be. I thought my pops was the fucking Satan. No, bro. As you grow and you learn and you realize, yo, life is crazy. Life is crazy, but we have to be, as men, again, this is why I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again. We gotta understand how to be alone, but never lonely, because depending on how you grow and how your masculine identity evolves, there might be a point where you got to spend some time by yourself and ain't nobody going to understand it but you. And you got to deal with that, bro. And you got to be strong within that. And real quick, shout out to Vic Daddy for the $9.99 super chat. He says, hate these ads.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Hate these ads, LOL, humble and grateful for y'all. All right. So, Joe Blaz, you have anything else you want to say real quick?
Nah, that was it, man. I just wanted to let y'all guys know, instead of just writing it in the chat, that I'm grateful for all of y'all. I appreciate the knowledge.
Yes, sir. And we're grateful for you too, bro, because bro, I was looking at an old video and I saw you had a comment on there, and this was a video from a minute. And I was like, yo, this nigga Joe Blaz been on the team for a minute, man. So appreciate you, Joe Blaz. Thanks for your continued support of the movement, bro.
No doubt.
Yes, sir. All right, take it easy, man. We're gonna move on to
I think some of these steps people invest too much energy into.
Mm-hmm.
Like I agree with everything you said with losing and losing friends and, you know, people walking. But at the same time, when you grow, just like you said, naturally, you can grow older with a group of friends that get family and get pulled in different directions, a different job. And you just let that person be that person. You don't convince that person to stay in the city. No, man, we boys, we should be all together. Like, nah, you know, hey, good luck on your next adventure. Good luck on your next job. Good luck on your next thing. And I think it's the same thing with yourself. When you grow and people are looking at you and they're like, man, I can't really deal with you. That's their choice they're making. Fine. I'm not going to change you. You're not going to change me, because your inability to change me now is what's different.
Right.
Your inability to influence me now is what's different. That doesn't upset me. So I don't care. Like, hey, bro, hey, you do you. I got some boys that right now the things that interest them is not the things that interest me. So the phone calls that we have aren't on those things. It ain't on nothing that we're influencing each other with. It's just, hey, how you doing? What's up with you? Like, I think the ability to do that and let somebody be them and they let you be you is what really matters. The person that's hounding you to change back into this other person, that's the person that's not really cool with you. That's the person that says, I'm only cool if you act the way I want you to act.
Exactly.
Everybody else, just, hey, you be you, I'll be me. We catch up. And for guys, that's one of the traits that's different from females, right?
Right.
So, because guys, we ain't got to talk forever. When you call me back,
we got a call, J. Roman.
Oh, we got a call. That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. No. But that was a very dope point. That was a dope point. But we got
It's all good.
Yeah. We got 954. You're on live on the Manhood is a Skill Set show with your host Kay Zaggin. We got Jay Roman and Miles. Name, age, or city. How can we help you?
My name is Cardo. I am 19. I'm from Hollywood, Florida.
All right. So what's your question?
Okay, so I got a question. I've been trying to learn game myself. You know what I mean? I've been in like a few situations where, I mean, I'll put people before myself, you know. So what I wanted to ask is like, how do I go by breaking certain habits that we learn, like I learned over the years of dealing with people. So, like, what I'm trying to say is basically, how do I break or do I free myself from certain bad habits of constantly putting people above myself?
Okay. Caller. Miles, can you show that shirt, Miles, that you got on? You see that shirt, caller, that Miles got on?
No, I'm not on the live right now.
It says selfish. It says selfish. Let me explain something to you men. It's okay to be selfish.
Mm-hmm.
See, what people will have you believe is that being selfish is fucked up. Everybody is selfish. Everybody. I promise you this. There is not one person you know that's a selfless person. They may have moments of selflessness, but everybody is selfish. Even when you're committing a selfless act, you're selfish.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because If you feeding the homeless, it's a selfless act to do that. But if it makes you feel good to do it, you a selfish motherfucker.
Still, yep.
You understand what I'm saying? So everybody is selfish. Caller, one of the things that Miles say that I love and I agree with, he says family is just strangers with your DNA, right?
Yeah.
I'm what you call a black sheep, right? And anybody know anything about being the black sheep of your family? A lot of times when you're the black sheep because you're not as agreeable as everybody else. You're not pliable, right? And you're typically the person who is more honest with who you are, even though it might cause issues within the family dynamic, right? But you're just honest with who you are. That was me. I love my parents, my brothers, my cousins, but sometimes I just don't like these motherfuckers, dog. Like personally, I just don't like motherfuckers, right? So I can have love for you, wish you the best, but just from a personal perspective, I don't like motherfuckers sometimes, right? And it's okay. The problem with a lot of people is, and your problem is, you're looking for validation. You're looking to be loved. It's like a drug. You're looking to do something to give you a shot in the arm so you feel good, and you're looking from that. You're looking for that from other people. To me, that's dangerous. It's dangerous to look for other people to make you feel good, because once those people are no longer there, you feel lost. You feel like you're missing something. This is why when relationships end or relationships end, a lot of people get into deep, dark depressions because they have unhealthy attachments to people, and they have unhealthy attachments through the validation that they're seeking from those people.
Right.
Y'all got it.
Yeah. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, caller.
So,
caller. Yeah, you have to remember that all right. Let me ask you a question. Who are you closest to?
I would say either my mom or my brothers, because I have a few brothers.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Myself, really.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You see, you don't even realize it. You don't even realize. See, you want to create new habits. What you have to. You gotta change your mindset. I mean, I would really suggest you get some coaching, or at least get on the Masculine Identity membership so you can understand, the mindset that you need to have. Like you really need to change your mindset, bro. You understand? Because you see how just now I asked you who are you closest to, and you still think the closest person in your life is someone else. You understand? Yeah. You're still, psychologically, you're still stuck there. And you're always going to be looking for validation from others because you don't know how to validate yourself. You don't know how to understand that you are the most important person. Can anyone dream for you?
No.
Can anyone accomplish your goals for you?
No, sir.
Okay. So if you want to accomplish your goals and your dreams, who got to do it?
Me.
So who's the most important person? Who's the most important person to you?
Myself.
Okay, and I want you to understand something. When I say this, and it alludes to what K-Zag was talking about earlier. When I say this, bro, it's not an ego thing. It's not like, oh, fuck everybody and this, that, and the third, and I'm trying to push myself up. No, it's literally the way the world is set up. When you look at the world, whose eyes are you looking through?
Mine.
Exactly. When you eat food, who shits?
Me.
When you fuck a bitch, who comes?
Me.
That's the way it's set up. It's not. I didn't do any of that. I didn't set any of that up for you. Isn't that the way it works?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is why you need to take those ideas and then apply them to everything else in your life. And you need to come to terms with the fact that there are people in your life that you love, your mother, your brothers, and that's cool. But you have to understand that one day you're going to want something. One day you're going to desire something. And one day it's going to go against what your mother and your brothers might want, bro. Then which one are you going to choose?
Myself.
I hope so, bro. You say that on this call, but I hope so. Because there's a lot of you motherfuckers out there that you feel closer to your mother or your brother than you do yourself. And there's an opportunity for you that you and your soul Not just your mind, but your fucking soul wants you to go through and take that opportunity. And there will be many of you that will choose to fucking stay in your neighborhood because, yo, man, I can't abandon my moms and I got to stay because my brother needs me, bro. I can't take this opportunity for myself because that would be wrong because I would be abandoning my family. That's what a lot of y'all motherfuckers is going to say to yourself. And then you're gonna stay stuck in your neighborhood. Stay stuck up under your fucking family and your parents when you could have taken that opportunity, whatever it was, whether it's to go abroad, get a job in another state, go in the military and travel the world, whatever the fuck it is. It's an opportunity that you're supposed to take for yourself, but you're not gonna take it because you think that your closeness to your mother or your brothers is more important than the closeness you have to yourself. When it's your life to live, bro. It's your life to live. Now, you might disappoint some people that you love, but that's okay. And if they don't want to fuck with you, then just like Jay Roman was saying earlier, then they didn't really love you in the first place. Because here's the thing, here's the crazy part about like when you love somebody. When you truly love somebody, regardless of the inconvenience to you, you should be willing to let that person grow and develop into the person they're supposed to be, regardless. And at the same time, you're supposed to trust yourself to develop into the person that you're supposed to be. And anybody, friend, foe, or family, my brother, anybody who stands in the way of that does not truly love you.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, and this is why I be telling niggas, family is just regular niggas with your DNA, because your own mother will sit there and tell you, but baby, if you take that job in that other city and you leave me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be so sad if you leave me. And then you go let her fucking guilt trip you into staying in town and working at fucking McDonald's just to be up under your fucking mother when you're supposed to be a man developing your own life.
Yep.
These are the things that happen these are the things that you see, and I'm gonna just end it with this. These are the things that happen when you're a people pleaser, right? Because guess who hurts you the most when you're a people pleaser? The people in your family. Why? Because you think family is more important than regular ass people. And I'm here to tell you that your family is just regular ass people with your fucking DNA. So don't let them stop your growth.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll tell you this though.
Hold on, goddamn. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me tell you this though. What's so crazy? Mount touched on a point that just made me think about something. You're gonna have those conversations no matter what. If you people please now, later on, you're gonna say, "Hey, I stayed in town for you," or "Hey, I did this for you," and they're gonna say, "No, you didn't. You did it because that's what you wanted to do."
Exactly.
Right. You're not going to get credit for anything you do because they're going to say you did it on your own. I don't know where that noise is coming from, but the same thing. So you guys will have those conversations now, right? Because they're coming no matter what, because you're going to hold resentment for either doing everything you didn't want to do and you did everything they wanted to do, compared to later on when you say, "Hey, I did everything you wanted to do." No, you didn't. You didn't do it for me. You did it because that's what you wanted to do. So figure out what you want to do and do that.
So the behavior I need to adapt to my life is being more selfish and just focus on being more selfish by myself.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Look, and again, it's not about malicious. It's not about being malicious. I'm trying to explain to you that it's reality. The food that you eat, who shits, brother?
Give me an example, like a type of an example where you choose them instead of yourself.
Yeah. That's a good question.
Not necessarily my family only. I could say this goes with women as well, because I had bad experiences with women as well. So what experience I had, I won't say a relationship, I would say experience, because when I was dealing with that woman, I realized that I was a bitch ass nigga. You feel me? Because I did a lot of shit that I said I would never do, and I had the woman walk all over me. Yeah. So what I was basically trying to say, like, how do I get out these bad habits of constantly feeling like I gotta? How do I say?
Then everything we said is what you need to do. You need to choose yourself The best example I can have for that is my partner, man. He works out a lot. This dude is in the gym, works out a lot. And we always crack up because he'll get two type of girlfriends or two type of women around him. One is the one woman that begs him to stay home today. Just stay home today. Like, you always go to the gym. Let's just cuddle up and watch TV, or let's just cuddle up and watch. And he'll get that type of woman. And that's the one that's trying to distract him from whatever his goal is. Right. And for most people, they'll stay home that one day. What's one day? Then another week or a month goes by. Then he stayed home 2 days and 3 days and 4 days. And a lot of guys can attest to this. Next, they don't go to the gym anymore. Right. They're going out to eat. They're going out to dinner. They're doing all this other stuff instead of him staying on his purpose as far as, hey, I want to feel a certain way, look a certain way, be healthy this way. I'm going to the gym. And then he'll get this other one that she doesn't work out at first. Next thing you know, she's calling him talking about, oh, I'm going to the gym, or which gym should I join, or where should I go? What exercise should I do? Right. Those are the two that he normally runs against. And we laugh because we know at some point in time of him dating these women, one of these things are going to happen. And he'll call like, hey, guess who's working out now? Like, okay, cool. So that's the thing. Choose yourself. You got to keep choosing yourself, that daily battle with yourself, even with yourself, to keep choosing and doing the things that you know you need to do. Like, you ain't got to do everything, but do what you said you was going to do today. Like, if you wake up and say, this is the things I want to get done today, stay on that and get those things done today. Hey, but Mia, I need you to run to the store. Hey, look. I'm gonna run to the store, but after I go work out, then I'll run to the store for you. Have you ever noticed that other people dealing with you, they don't put you first, they put themselves first and then do whatever you ask them to do, right? That's family, right? Family will say, hey, man, I need to go to the store. Hey, bro, I was about to go over here real quick. You can roll with me over here, then I'll take you to the store. And then you rolling for an hour and you probably don't even get to the store. Oh, my bad. I got busy doing this other stuff. And you forgive that person because we're family. So the thing is, what's the difference between you choosing yourself?
Right. And Cola, let me explain something to you, man. And I'll say this and we'll be out because we still got 2 other calls. And we're almost on OT. Caller, you wanna operate above 100%. Okay. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is that others the other people in your life who you love and who you care about, they should benefit off the overflow. You understand that?
Benefit off me being 100%.
Yeah, they should benefit. They should benefit off the overflow. So say you are a cup. And you ever seen a cup and a saucer?
Yeah.
Okay, so say you're the cup. You want to pour so much liquid into the cup where the people in your life is a saucer. So they only get liquid when the cup overflows. Do you understand that?
I understand.
Because if you're not completely full as a person, guess what? Anything that these people that you care about ask you to do, you will not be able to perform at your best. So you won't be good for them either. You understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to focus on yourself. And then when you are at 100% or you feel like you're at 120 and somebody asks you for 5%, you can easily give it to them because you're giving from a place of abundance, not from a place of lack. Because here's what you don't ever want to do. Like Jay Roman said, you don't ever want to stay because your mom asked you to stay. And then later on you say to your mom, but I stayed because you asked me to stay. And then she's like, no, you did that because you wanted to do that. I didn't say no, blah, 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 blah. So you don't ever want to do nothing for nobody just because you want to ask them back for the favor. You understand?
Yeah.
All right. So make sure you're at 100%, bro. Focus on yourself. All right. And get on the masculine identity membership if you need more help. All right, bro.
Are you paying your own bills? That's because you said he's 19, right?
Yeah, I'm 19. No, I'm not.
Okay, well then, when your mom asks you to clean that room up, you clean that room up.
You got to do that because you're still under her roof. But yeah,
under the roof and things
masculineidentitymembership.com. All right, brother.
All right, thank you.
All right, peace. All right, so we got 980. You're on live with the Manhood is a Skill Set show with your host Kay Zaggin, and we got Jay Roman and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
Hey, good afternoon, gentlemen. This is Israel 24, Atlanta.
All right, what's the question, bro?
What's going on, bro?
So I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. So I just want to chime in on the topic because this is a great topic, number one. And also, number two, is today marks officially a year since I've been on the Masculine and Bad Boy membership. So
yeah,
I want to thank you.
Congratulations.
Ricardo, if you're listening, thank you to my mentors
yes,
for getting me, on the right path.
Appreciate you, bro.
So this topic that you guys are talking about is actually, what the masculine identity and Bad Boy membership, teaches you to evolve to, as far as like knowing that you're going to lose a lot of people and just rid yourself of a lot of things as you evolve, because that's what, game teaches you to do, evolve constantly into the person that you want to become. And one thing I realized, Miles, when I came to you in Macario, was that it was never more of a matter of me not knowing what my identity was. It was more so me fighting against my identity and not trying to step into it. Because, I'm almost about to be 25, and like I'm actually a grown ass man. A lot of people, even now, like one thing I always get annoyed at is that people will try to basically map out a blueprint or a schematic of my life. And whenever I just ignore them and walk away, they think I'm being hard-headed, this, that, and the third. But then I realize something with myself, like when I'm hard-headed to a certain degree, I take pride in that because I know that I'm not easily swayed by bullshit anymore.
Right.
So even it got, and for everybody listening, I've gotten to the point now is like, even my own father, who's raised me my whole life, even though he wants to try to have me do certain things, there's a time that I just reached where I said, in a respectful way, in my mind, I said in a respectful way, fuck my father. Like, I love him, but you know what? I'm a man. I'm going to do what I want to do. Right. And if he doesn't like it, then so be it.
Right.
So, and just like you said with family, Miles, you got to have the attitude of like, I love you guys, but when it comes to doing what I want to do, that's what matters. Because if you look at, in the movies or superhero movies, you notice how the heroes are always trying to please people and everything. But notice how the villains, they do whatever it is that they need to do to accomplish that goal for themselves and do what needs to be done. Right. Even though they're going to have a lot of people gunning for them and hating them.
Right.
Like, look at Thanos. He did what he wanted to do,
right.
Even though the whole universe is on his ass. But, now when I reach that point, even with dating, right, with women, and this is why I'm also a follower. I was a follower of ARC. Shout out to him. Rest in peace. Up until he died. Was because his style identified, his personality and style identified, I identified with it pretty much being straight up. I know I'm not like a smooth, suave guy or anything like that. And whenever I do step to women and let them know what the deal is, I say, wait a minute, me being rejected or whatever, and I don't even look at it as rejection, is actually letting me know that, okay, I'm not a punk that they could walk over. Basically, what Kay Zaggin says, just like how Kay Zaggin, you say, deal with women strictly on your own terms. Well, I apply that to life. Live life strictly on your own terms.
Right.
And when I've been doing that for the past, 2 years now, and this is just before I got into memberships, my life has gotten so much better. Like, I've literally deal with adversity better. Like, I smile through it, I laugh about it. And even when people, look at me crazy, like, dude, this just happened to you. Why are you laughing or smiling about it? Like, there's something wrong with me, like I should belong in a mental institution. And I just look at them like, you don't know who the fuck I am. And, I'm just built different like that. So right. I just want to thank you guys for touching on this topic. And, everything that you said, Miles, Jay Roman, and Kay Zaggin, is basically a reconfirmation that I'm doing the right thing. And me being selfish is a great thing, because being selfish is nothing. There's nothing wrong with being selfish, as long as it doesn't affect anybody in a negative way or flips their life upside down. If it doesn't, then that's fine. And if people are mad about it, they can kick rocks and kiss my ass. So I thank you guys. I commend you guys.
Welcome to knowing what it's like to be free.
Facts. I appreciate it, caller, man. And thank you for being a part of the memberships, bro.
No, thank you. Going on hitting year 2 now, so now it's time for me to keep going because I'm only just getting started. Now that I've learned everything, I'm just not getting started. Thank you, Miles, J. Roman, K. Zag. You guys have a great afternoon.
All right, peace, brother. Thank you. And real quick, shout out to Unique 79. He's been a member for 2 months. He says reinventing yourself must be done from a logical standpoint and not from a motivational standpoint. Motivational standpoint is no different than making a New Year's resolution. It will fail you. Be careful. And that's facts, because I talk to cats all the time about the difference between motivation and consistency. Motivation is a fleeting emotion. Consistency is a choice that you get up and make every day as a man. So 248, you're on live on the Manhood is a Skillset show. You got your host, K. Zaggin, and we also got Jay, Roman, and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
J42 Detroit. Shout out to Miles. Shout out to Jay. Shout out to Zach, and I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir. Hey, listen, man. Can we get some better audio? Can you speak directly into the phone?
I'm sorry, this is my Bluetooth. Can you hear me better now? Hold on.
Nah, you sound like shit, bro. I was going to tell the other caller because he sounded like he was in the hallway. But go ahead.
It's better?
Yeah. That's it. Go ahead.
Okay. I apologize. That was a piece of shit Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Let me start over. Shout out to Miles. Shout out to Jay Roman. Shout out to K. Zag. And I appreciate you gentlemen, these viewers that you dropped in.
Yes, sir.
So, Miles, when you said something earlier about something that stuck out to me, you said when you get more knowledge of self or you learn more about yourself, friends fall off. I'm going through that exactly right now, like in real time.
Right.
It got to the point, I heard from a wise man before said people change typically for 2 reasons: because they want to, or because they have to. It's at the point in my life where I have to change, because if I don't, then it's just, I think it's just I'll never fucking get it. I'll miss the last train, the change going out.
Right.
What works for me, I'm not trying to preach or anything like that, but I consider myself a spiritual person. That's a spiritual aspect to me. What started working for me and me trying to reinvent myself is praying for discernment. You know what I'm saying? Elephants are gray, but not all things gray are elephants. I'm learning to compartmentalize people and things a lot better. I want to ask you guys' opinion on something when it comes to people pleasing or fawning, or, we've all been guilty from it at some point in life. Some do it more than others. Some are still doing it. It's my thought that we had this doctrine that was imprinted in us at an early age and throughout life, whereas society is based on reward and punishment. And I think that's the main reason why a lot of people, even I'm guilty of myself, that I'm striving to change that, by the way. But I think a lot of people are so held in on people pleasing because of this doctrine that society is. No matter where you go, it's in religion, it's in politics, it's in the workforce. Everything is based off of reward and punishment.
Okay.
Do A, B, and C, and you'll be rewarded for this.
Right.
Or do X, Y, and Z, and you'll be punished for that.
Right.
Just like the whole fucking Santa Claus thing. Kids want to be good throughout the year.
Hold on. All right, hold on. Caller. We appreciate the call, but we on OT, and you're continuing to make the point, but we need to get to the question though.
Okay. Yeah. And in short, is it your opinion that society in general is based on reward and punishment, and that's the reason why people please a lot? That's the question.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is what I personally will say. When I was a kid, right? I grew up with both my parents in a household. I'm seeing what's going on, and I'm seeing the conditioning not only in my household, but also with the schooling. And there were just certain things I never liked, right? Just because you have people directing you somewhere or funneling you in this direction, there were always things that didn't sit well with me. And I remember when I got to high school, my parents used to always say, if you don't like the rules, get the fuck out. Well, when I was 17, right before I turned 18, I did just that. I had my little bullshit ass job at Burger King. I got the fuck out. Now, the point I'm trying to make with that is the greatest reward is a reward you can give yourself, right? So when you talk about reward and consequence of reward and punishment and all of that, Here's the thing about your life, right? When you leave your home, there are laws. There are traffic laws you have to obey and just laws overall, right? And if you work for a company, there are rules. When it comes to your personal life, your love life, the sex life, just your personal life, you can make the rules how you see fit. You don't have to follow nobody else's rules, right? So when you talk about consequences and punishment and all that, yeah, when it comes to you not following the laws outside of your home and you're not following the rules at your job, you could be fired or what have you. When it comes to your life, you make decisions for yourself based on what you feel like you need, desire, or want. The problem with people is some people are more easily influenced than other people, if that makes sense. Y'all got it.
No, it does. Yeah. Yeah. And as I get older, I'm just getting more to just doing shit because it's in me, because I want to do it, not because, what society is and how things should be and stuff. Yeah, it's the law of the land and, God's law, whatever. But I'm just really getting more to the point now where it's like I see the damage that this has done, as I'm getting older and whatnot. And I get it. I get it now. And it took me having a family, just getting older and stuff like that, just to be able to discern things better. And it ain't too late to turn shit around. It ain't too late to reinvent yourself. As long as you got life, you got another day. That's another day to hit the reset button.
Facts.
And there was certain crowds I used to go into. I'm in different organizations, fraternal, social, community, and stuff like that. And I don't come around like I used to. And I used to kind of feel somewhere about it, and I don't. I'm like, fuck it. I got something I got to do. I know I got to do. And it just, I'm not the point. Don't even matter what nobody else thinks. Miles said something on another live, I think it was on a Sunday. He said, I only care what I think. And that right there speaks volumes. As long as I'm living righteous, being honest with myself, everything else will fall into place. So,
well, caller, one thing you got to think about is nobody's going to care more about you than you.
Facts.
Period. And the only person that might come close is your mother. You know what I'm saying? But even with that, nobody's going to love you more than you love yourself. Now, if you got low self-esteem, then that's a completely different thing. But if you are a self-assured man, you're supremely confident, you actually value yourself and love yourself, you're going to come to the realization that nobody has your best interest in mind more than you. If you have insecurities and low self-esteem, that's a whole different thing. But once you are actually comfortable in your own skin and comfortable with who you are, you're going to realize that you're your best cheerleader in life, period.
It's crazy. Half these people have friends that are very selfish. In fact, they say, man, that dude's selfish, man, but you're still his friend. So, why wouldn't the same be for you then? Like, why not take care of you?
Right.
Now I'm the type of person that I'm down. Like, you call me 3 a.m, what's up? I'm always going to lend my hand to help out people that I know would help me out, people that I know would be there for me. Right. But at the same time, though, that don't mean I'm going to go out of my way when I know something is not going to work in my schedule. So, you still got to, you can still be a person that has friends, but however, you still got to take care of yourself though.
Facts.
And I think that's the balance that people have issue with. It's either all or nothing, right? People are on this, I got to be an asshole or I got to be a people pleaser. Nah, to some people, I'm definitely an asshole. Some people, you can call me, I ain't helping you. Other people, hey, I'll be there. I'll come and help you out, and that's just how it is. So, create your balance, but understand that, you've seen the example. Half the people on this, half the people that called and seen the example of somebody that is selfish. You still their friend. You might laugh about how selfish they are when y'all get together. You're gonna be selfish. You ain't gonna do that. that should be said about you too. There should be certain things they say, you know what, he ain't gonna do that.
Right. Exactly. All right, caller.
Right. Yes, sir. And that's why I've been just striving on getting better and discerning the discretion and whatnot, because that shit is important. I realize that.
And I'll say this to just I'll say this to make reference to your reward and punishment thing. See, as men, this is why we sacrifice and not compromise, because when a man believes in something, he's willing to face punishment to make the choice that goes with his identity. Okay.
Right.
Real shit.
When a man truly, like, shout out to 1950. This is something I heard him say. I think he said his father or his grandfather told him. He said that a man who is a man knows that he's already dead, because your beliefs are going to be so constant, right? And so consistent that you know that at any given time you might have to die for your belief. So if you're a real man, that you know who you are as a man, you're already dead. Because if the right situation comes up, like, for example, say you already know that you're willing to die for your kids. You already know that you're a dead man. Once you have a child, you're a fucking dead man. Speak, in the manner of speaking. You get what I'm saying? If you say to yourself, I got a daughter, I got a son, and I'm willing to lay my life down for them, you already a dead man, bro. The opportunity just ain't come yet. But when the opportunity comes,
it almost already happened.
Exactly. So you already know what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm saying, where it's like reward and punishment is going to be whatever it's going to be based on society. But a real man already is willing to deal with the fucking punishment, because he knows that the idea of his identity and what he stands for is the most important thing, regardless of the reward or the punishment. That's why a real man don't ever give a fuck if you pat him on the back or spit at his shoes.
Facts.
Real man don't give a fuck whether you compliment him or you talk behind his back. Because I'm going to do what I'm going to do because it's me, not because I'm waiting for niggas to tell me I did a good job. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So, yeah, that's how it is, man. But we appreciate the call. Like I said, we on OT, man. Niggas got shit to do. So we about to get up out of here. All right, bro. Appreciate you, man.
All right.
And 347, I saw you calling in, but we got to end the show. So call back next week or call tomorrow on the Real Game No Theory show. And hopefully we can get your questions answered, man. But I got to kill them.
Okay, cool. I want to leave guys with food for thought. Let me plug the joint. It's never too late to reinvent yourself. I want to give guys 5 points real quick, Miles. Number 1, start with self-understanding and self-awareness. Who are you now? What are your strengths and weaknesses? What are you really scared of? 2, define your core values, standards, principles, values, vision statement. Number 3, ask yourself what you want to change. 4, self-reflection, personal accountability. And the 5th one, be honest with yourself. You can never be honest with the woman if you're never honest with yourself. You can never be honest with your friends and family if you're not honest with yourself first.
Facts. Real shit.
I think earlier I seen in one of the comments, somebody said, man, this subject needs to have a part 2. So, just the fact that we still got callers still calling on, might be something you think about there, Zach, but I definitely think it's a good subject.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Well, yeah. So we good?
We good.
All right, well, that's about it, guys. Remember to get the soap, man. Appreciate y'all. Zag, as always, thanks for being consistent with the show and giving us a place to spit this game every Saturday at 1:30 Eastern time. We appreciate you. And guys, remember, daylight savings. I think the clocks is gonna it is spring forward, right? Spring forward. So we're gonna lose an hour, guys. So make sure y'all don't miss out, because we still gonna be at 12 noon tomorrow Eastern time on the Real Game No Theory show, and Lucario is going live tonight at 5 p.m. So make sure y'all check out Lucario on YouTube live as well. Yeah, man, that's about it, guys. That has been the Manhood is a Skill Set show. God willing, we'll be here next Saturday 1:30 Eastern time. We appreciate you.
And for those of you who asked questions, sorry we didn't get to it. Next time. Peace.